Baseball for you on the show. It's the Cincinnati Reds and the Milwaukee Brewers. First pitch coming your way next.
Milwaukee Brewers.
Just about ready to go. And today's starting pitcher, Freddie Peralta. What do you have on him, Chris?
Four-pitch guy. He's got some options to work with in terms of keeping hitters off balance. So we'll see how he decides to utilize those weapons through this start here and whether or not he's able to mix them all in early or if he wants to hold something back a little bit later, maybe second, third time through the order and give them something they haven't seen. It's tough when you know a guy's got that in his back pocket. As a hitter, you really have to stay on your toes.
Smoked on the ground a second. Tosses to first. And an easy out to start the game. Here's the lineup for the Reds. And it's clear the most important job they have today is getting to the starting pitcher early and often.
No doubt about that. That's the best way to disrupt a game. But can they do it? Certainly something for us to pay attention to in this one, partner.
And foul ball.
You can feel the extra attention on Ellie anytime he comes to the plate. This guy's a player that keeps you on the edge of your seat because you don't know what he's going to do next. He can hit for power, steals bases. He can throw the ball 100 miles per hour across the infield. He's electric.
Fires across the diamond. Quick start to this afternoon's action. 2 gone. Matt McClain, the next to hit for the Reds. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
1-0.
2 outs, base is empty.
Ball. 2 balls, no strike.
Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone. Struck him out looking. And 1, 2, 3 go the Reds. Now it's the Brewers' turn. It's a scoreless ball game. You're dialed into the show. Back here in Milwaukee and on the hill in this one, Hunter Green. What do we have on him?
Power pitcher. He's going to speed you up with the fastball velocity, and out of his hand will explode the breaking ball. Very difficult for hitters to keep that front side closed and hit the ball the other way because they know if they're not ready to pull the trigger, the fastball will beat them.
Jackson Chourio leading things off and takes a strike. Green, a former All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a splitter, and occasionally mixes in the slurve. Pitch is in for a strike. 0-2 now. And ball 1.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading the count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And now it's 3-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
That one back up the middle, and it gets through. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Now it's Christian Yelich, the MVP in 2018, the runner-up. in 2019.
Ball.
That misses the zone,
1 ball.
and
No
that is ball 1. Throw to first, and he's back in easily. Nobody out, runner at first. And another ball. Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, he had a pretty good look at that pitch and not sure exactly what tied him up there. Couldn't pull the trigger, and perhaps the best pitch he'll see in this at-bat to hit.
And that one hammered. Fraley going back for it. Onto the track, and he makes the catch. Let's take a look at the Brewers lineup. A very athletic offensive group with speed spread throughout this offense.
Yeah, and it's so important that they have patient and quality at bats because the key is to get on base. If they do that, then they can create a whole lot of havoc on the base paths, get runners around the score, and then that's going to get you some good pitches to hit as well. So a very athletic team, and we should be in for a treat in this one.
It's not the standard approach that we see in today's game, but it does work for them offensively.
Inside.
William Contreras, the next to hit, takes ball 1.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
And that's in there for a strike, and now it's even.
That splitty's a pretty nasty pitch. Explodes out of the hand, looks like a fastball, and the bottom just falls out of it.
Hey!
Got him. And 2 away now.
And he'll be beating himself up on the way back to the dugout. Got a pitch to hit and just couldn't get to it. I think that slider really caught way more of the plate than it was supposed to.
Garrett Mitchell up now for the Brewers. And first offering is fouled off. Chorio leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Pickoff throw, and he's back safely. And a pitch. Fastball in for a strike, and it's 0-2.
No ball. 2 strike. Ball 1.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that is that. Brewers strand 1. We played an inning. No score. New inning getting started. And here's the catcher, Tyler Stevenson. Peralta measures 6 feet even, 28 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. Peralta back to work.
Yeah.
And he swings through that one.
Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get a swing and miss and get through this at bat.
Ground ball left side, and that's just foul. Sets him down looking. Called strike 3 and a fastball up in the zone.
Set him down on strikes on just 4 pitches that time, and this was just classic east-west pitching, Boog, and that's not as common these days. They went in, away, in, and then back away for the call 3rd strike, and that kind of pitching makes it tough on you as a hitter to know where to look, especially with 2 strikes.
Jake Fraley will hit next. That misses, and that's ball one. One down, base is empty. Just missed. That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. And a foul ball. That missed by a lot. And a full count now. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Off to a strong start, Singy, as he's punched out 3 of the first 5 he's faced.
Well, he's definitely minimizing contact. He can get the swing and miss when he needs it, but he'll also keep the defense fresh behind him, allowing some balls in play as well.
Spencer Steer in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Swing and a ball popped up. Ortiz corrals it, and that is that. Nobody left for Cincinnati. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Bottom of the second. Up now for Milwaukee, Sal Frelick. And that misses. Ball 1.
Nasty backdoor slider. There's really nothing you can do with that if you swing at it. So that's a good take by him.
Next pitch, a slider that misses outside.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
That one fouled off. The 2-1. And that's in for a strike.
Wow, just a beautiful backdoor slider right there. If you've got any chance of hitting that pitch, you have to wait until the absolutely last millisecond. Just a tough pitch to hit, and not an easy one to throw either.
And here is Hoskins. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
1 ball, no strike.
One out, base is empty. A little bit high. 2 balls, no strikes. Just missed.
That's the ball. 3-0.
That finds the mark on the inside corner. Fouls one away, and now 3-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. The 3-2 is outside, and it's ball 4.
Pretty good spot on the outside, but just couldn't quite clip the zone. That's a stone cold take.
1 gone, runner at first. Next to hit, Oliver Dunn. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Nothing here in the bottom of the second. Roll to short, could be 2. De La Cruz over to second, throw to first, but he beat it. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Joseph Ortiz. And the slider just misses.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get.
Runner takes off. Pitch in for a strike. Throw, save. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He's having a hard time catching up.
The shortstop takes the ball.
2-2.
And down on strikes he goes. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. So it's no runs, no base hits, no errors, and 1 left. We head on now to the top of the 3rd. No score. Well, here we go. Top of the 3rd. Scoreless game. In now for the Reds, Jeimer Candelario.
Let's go Brewers.
First pitch misses. That one at the knees for a strike. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. The 1-2 knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Got him. He's notched 4 strikeouts now.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
And now it's Gavin Lux. In there for a strike at the top of the zone. Check swing, called strike. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Pretty classic sequence on the strikeout right there. Did a nice job working him hard inside early in the at-bat, not letting him get extended. Then he went to a well-executed changeup away and just had him out front. He still had to think he's got to protect the inside part of the plate with an 0-2 count. So it becomes really hard to adjust when you get something soft away like that.
Two down, nobody on. Slice down the right side. Here's a 1-1. And that one finds its way through. So the lineup flips over, and now the center fielder, TJ Friedl. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1. And that one wrapped foul. Hayes, the runner at first with 2 gone.
Punch him out.
Base knock center field. Lead runner to second with 2 gone.
Back-to-back singles. He got that front foot down, and pitch recognition was on point. Pretty impressive for an 0-2 count. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
And the batter will be the shortstop, Ellie De La Cruz. Right through there for a strike. Swings through the fastball up in the zone.
Really going after him here. All fastballs to get ahead in the count.
That one is absolutely belted. Bangs off the wall. 1 runs in. Runner around third. Relay throw home. It's offline, and he scores. And they lead by 2.
Gets the job done as he brings home a pair. Put a pretty good swing on that one as he drove it out to deep left. Didn't quite have the right combination of launch angle and exit velocity to get it over the fence, but you're never going to be disappointed with extra bases.
Matt McClain getting ready to hit. Caught looking his first time up. And that one upstairs.
1 ball, no strike. Ball. 2 balls,
He's clearly
no
trying
strike.
to work him away here. Both pitches off the plate. If you really want to put the ball in play, you're going to have to stay back and drive it to the opposite field.
On the ground, and it goes just foul.
A little early on that fastball. I'm sure the pitcher taking a note. Look for an off-speed pitch on this next one.
That one fouled off. 2-2. Runner takes off. Pitch misses inside. Save. De La Cruz gets his first steal of the game. Two outs and a runner at third. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Hot shot to third. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. In comes the run from third to add on.
Maybe just a little lack of concentration on that throw. 2 out. You think you've got the play made. Players are starting to move off the field towards the dugout, and then everyone's got to come back. Sometimes you take that throw for granted, and that's all it takes to keep the inning going.
Tyler Stevenson, the next to hit for the Reds. Struck out looking at his first at bat. There goes the runner. Pitch misses in. Throw to second. Out there. And that ends the inning.
Well, trying to get into scoring position, but a great catch and throw to end the inning. That's the way to pick up the pitcher.
And we're back. And stepping in is the speedy Bryce Terang. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. In the air, left field, down the line. Hayes right there to make the grab. And there's one down.
Now batting, the right fielder, Jackson.
So up next, Jackson Chourio. 1 for 1. He led off the bottom of the first with a single. That's outside. 1-0.
1 ball, no strike.
And that's in there at the knees. Ripped on the ground to second. Slings to first in time.
Up next for the Brewers, the designated hitter, Christian.
2 down, bases empty. And now here is Christian Yelich. Flied to right his first time. There's a splitter in the dirt. Swing and a miss.
From a pitcher's perspective, that's a beautiful splitter right there. As a hitter, you don't like it, but he's commanded his fastball, and out of that same tunnel, that splitter comes, and the bottom just falls out of it.
That one to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Gone in order are the Brewers. They trail in this one 3-0. Back here at American Family Field. Now it's going to be Tyler Stevenson. Splits the plate, and it's 0-1.
Well, these Reds doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. It's not just the 3 runs they've already scored. On top of that, they forced this starter to throw more pitches than he wanted to at this point of the game.
Got him looking. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
Fraley in the box now. No balls and a strike. In the air, center field. Squeezes it, and there's 2 down.
The first baseman, number 7, Spencer.
And ready to hit now for Cincinnati, Spencer Steer. Flied out his first time. And there's a ball. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. Just off the inside edge. Swing and a chopper out to short. On to first. Third out. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. And midway in the 4th, it's the Reds 3 and the Brewers nothing. And welcome back to the ballpark. John Sciambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the 4th, William Contreras.
Make it happen, Brewers.
And that one upstairs, ball 1.
He's been pitching well, but going through this middle of the order second time through, we'll see what kind of adjustments are being made.
Next offering is in for a strike. That one is upstairs.
Expect for that guy to come right at you with a fastball, something in the zone, because he does not want to allow the leadoff walk.
Foul ball. High fly ball out to left field. Hayes has it sized up. Calls it in, and there's one away.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Mitchell batting for the second time, and that's strike one.
Strike.
The Reds leading by 3. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. And that's too high.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
1 and 2.
Backed off the plate that time. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out.
I'm not sure that was the exact location the pitcher wanted, but it worked. He got the swing and miss, and I'm sure a bit of sigh of relief after seeing that one go through the zone.
2 outs, base is empty. Sal Frelick up now for the Brewers. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Gets the slider in there for a strike. Off the mark there. 1-1. Just off the inside edge. That one misses. And now 3-1.
Here's an opportunity to do some damage and perhaps unlock this offense. 3-1 count. Be ready to turn on a fastball.
On the ground, right side. And he has thrown 4 shutout innings. So they go quietly there. We played 4. It's the Reds 3 and the Brewers nothing. Back here in Milwaukee, ready now for the 5th inning. Now batting Jeimer Candelario. Peralta back to work. Pitches in there, and that's strike 1. And that's fouled off. Got him. Picks up strikeout number 7. So now the DH spot, Gavin Lux. Struck out swinging his first time.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the 3rd or 4th pitch of just about every at bat.
1 down, base is empty. Strike on the outside, and the count 1-1. The 1-1 is fouled off. To the right side, and foul ball. Swings and misses, and he's up to 8 strikeouts in this one. And now it's Austin Hayes. Singled and scored his first time. Hayes goes 5 feet 11 inches, 29 years old. He joined the team as a free agent. And that is downstairs. Ball 1. And another ball.
2-0.
That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. Two outs. Pitch misses, and that's ball 3.
2 strikes.
Got him looking. And he strikes out the side for the second time today. 3 up, 3 down for him there. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Reds 3 and the Brewers nothing. And we're back. Rhys Hoskins to the plate.
Rhys Hoskins.
Hoskins pushes it foul.
Well, these Brewers, they're not going to be happy with the at-bats they've been having so far. With just 1 hit in the game, they're clearly frustrated and searching for answers at this point.
Some heat there at 98 miles an hour.
Gosh, here it is. Hit it. 3-pitch strikeout. All fastballs. Man, he's got a lot of confidence in that pitch right now.
Next for Milwaukee, Oliver Dunn. Swings and misses. Strike 1.
0-1.
Oh, I think the key, if he can get through 1 more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Next pitch downstairs, and it's 1-1. Popped up first base side. And it stays fair.
Dominant performance for him today, Boog. Just 2 hits allowed so far, no runs across either, and he's had an answer for just about every hitter he's faced. So I don't think this hit is going to knock him off his stride too much.
And now the shortstop, Joseph Ortiz. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. Man at first, 1 away. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Swing and a miss, and he got him. And he's up to 7 strikeouts.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
This is Bryce Terang. He's 0 for 1. Swinging a foul straight back. Dunn off of first with 2 away. Top of the zone, and it's called a strike. Swing and a miss. Hunter Green with the strikeout. Still nothing on the scoreboard for him after 5. It's the Reds 3 and the Brewers nothing. Back here at American Family Field, top 6. Here's the center fielder, TJ Friedl. And that one's a little bit low. And that is ball one. Activity in the bullpen for the Brewers. Ryan Hudson, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. Ashby warming up as well. And that one is in for a strike. Good pitch.
Backdoored him with a breaking ball. Just got the corner. There's nothing you can really do with that.
That's to third. Dives, and he can't hang on. The throw comes in too late, and they don't get an out on the play.
Now batting,
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. That does it for Freddie Peralta, and a nice effort out of him, no doubt. New arm coming on. We'll be back for that in a moment.
now pitching for
Here
the
comes the
Brewers,
new arm for the Brewers, Nick Mears.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Man at first, Ellie De La Cruz now at the plate. And that drops in for a strike.
You know, one of the most memorable innings ever for Ellie happened in July 2023. In one inning, De La Cruz hit a 2-out single to take the lead and then proceeded to do something that a Reds player hasn't done in more than 100 years. He stole second, third, and home in the same inning. It only took 2 pitches for him to steal all 3 bases.
Runner at first with no outs here. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Got away with that curveball, no doubt about it. It passed right through the heart of the strike zone, and he just couldn't get the bat on it. When you strike out on one like that, that's when you start having conversations with yourself, and they're not usually very friendly.
So digging in, Matt McClain. Swing and a liner foul off to the right. That's a laser base hit. Throw into third. And the throw's offline, safe at third.
Everything came together for him. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
Tyler Stevenson, the next to hit for the Reds.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here.
There's a strike. That one ripped, but foul. Second and third, one away. And we're in the top half of the 6th. Up the middle. Terang over to first in time. And that is out number 2.
now batting, right fielder, Jake Fraley.
Now it's the right fielder, Jake Fraley. 0 for 2 in this one. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
0-1.
That
One
one's
ball,
upstairs,
1 strike.
ball 1. In the air, left field, down the line, and just foul. And a swing and a miss. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. They get a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. Top of the order due up in the home half of the 6th. It's the Reds 4 and the Brewers nothing. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now it's going to be Jackson Chourio. And that misses. And it's 1-0. That one found hard the other way. Swing and a miss.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Finds its way through, base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single. And now it's Christian Yelich. There's a strike.
Well, here's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit, and hard the order coming up right behind them. This is where they need to get going.
Chourio gets his lead at first. Nobody out. And that's in for a strike. And the count is 0-2. Tap softly third base side. A swinging bunt. Safe at first as they can't make the play.
Now batting, catcher Williams.
First and second, no outs. Here's the Brewers catcher now, William Contreras. Check swing, called strike.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Foul ball there. The 0-2. They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. And a 1-2. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. That's his 9th strikeout so far.
Toughest pitch to hit. Fastball on the outer black. Man, sometimes you just got to tip your cap.
Now the Brewers cleanup hitter, Garrett Mitchell, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Singy, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. Off the plate, ball 1. So how much does his speed factor into his ability to go get it?
It's heartbreaking for the hitter because off the bat, he thinks this ball's going to get down. Because of that speed and the ability to make up so much ground, he enters the picture and breaks a guy's heart.
A little bit low.
There's one guy that I can think about, Boog, who started as a third baseman, Alex Gordon, and then became an elite perennial gold glover out in left field for the Kansas City Royals. But he's a guy, when you watch him play, you would imagine that that's all he ever played in his life was the outfield.
Next offering is in for a strike. Yeah, some guys just have instincts, right? I mean, that's the way it goes. We talk about Larry Walker, the Hall of Famer, and his instinct on the bases, despite the fact that he didn't play a ton of baseball as a kid.
Well, the stage has been set for this offense, Boog. It's all about creating opportunities, and this is one of them right here.
So bases loaded with 1 away. Freeland, the next to hit. First offering misses badly for ball 1.
Always tough to turn 2 on a speedster like this. It's even harder with him coming out of the left-handed batter's box. You really need something to hit hard on the ground that they can handle to turn 2 quickly.
And there's a foul ball. With the tying run at the plate here in the bottom of the 6th. Swing and a foul out of play. And that one almost got him.
2-2.
1 out, bases full. That one out to right. Fraley should have it. Drops into the glove. Runner tags from third. Throw is offline, and he scores. It's 4-1.
Well, that's a quality at bat right there. You know the situation. You need something in the air and deep enough, and that's exactly what he did. Good pass to the baseball.
And it's Rhys Hoskins up to the dish. A strikeout and a walk. That's in for a strike. Action in the pen down there. Taylor Rogers appears to be getting loose. Pagan, the right-hander, also getting loose. Two on, 2 outs. Down the line, and it's foul. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. 1 run in the inning, but they leave 2. We're through 6 full. It's the Reds 4 and the Brewers 1.
Now pitching for
Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Brian Hudson.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
And here's the first baseman, Spencer Steer.
Spencer Steer.
There's a strike.
Well, these Reds, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. They've hit 7 line drives already, and even though some of them have been for outs, there's nothing wrong with delivering consistent, hard contact. That's almost always going to lead to positive results.
Swing and a miss as he was late.
2 strike.
Now one missed. On the ground to third, and that's a fair ball. Makes the turn and heads for second. Now the tag at second, and he's out, trying for 2.
Gotta love the hustle and the attitude there to try to stretch that single into a double, but unfortunately thrown out at second base. He was so close to being in scoring position.
Next for Cincinnati, Jeimer Candelario, a switch hitter batting right. First pitch, and he just misses. Base is empty, 1 away here in the top half of inning number 7. Swing and a miss. And the count even at 1.
1-1.
One down, base is empty. Swing and a miss. Got him to go up the ladder for the K.
Third time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
Lux in the box again, takes a strike.
Looked pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Reds go down quietly, but they lead it 4-1.
now pitching for
We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the seventh. Taylor Rogers.
Taylor Rogers.
Up now for Milwaukee, Oliver Dunn. 1 for 2. The Brewers in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. I need a good at-bat out of him right here.
That was the sweeper, but it missed. That's too low. Now 2-0.
2 balls, no strikes.
In the air, left field, down the line. That one gets down for a hit. Around first and hustling for second, and they hold him at second. Maybe this is going to be the moment they start the comeback.
The first move felt like a bit of a guess. You have to be right in those spots or things can get away from you awfully quickly.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Ortiz digs in now. That's off the mark, and that's ball 1. Man at second. Just missed.
Struggled a little bit in this one. Couple of strikeouts earlier, but doing a much better job in this at-bat to get ahead and find a good hitter's count at 2-0.
Swings and misses. And it's 2-1 now.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
And a foul ball. No outs. Runner on second. That to right. Makes the catch. Runner tags at second. And he makes it up to third with one away.
Now batting, the second baseman,
Bryce Terang up now for the Brewers.
Fly ball to the outfield for a sac fly. Soft ground ball to the right side. Find a hole. He can attack this a few ways, but the one thing he can't do is strike out.
There's a strike.
No ball, 1 strike.
And the sweeper misses. Dunn stands at third with 1 gone in the inning. That's to third. It's in and out of his glove. Still manages a throw. The throw is late, and they come away without an out.
That's the ground attack right there. He can really run. So not only does he get himself the RBI, but he also gets the infield knock. And that's what you're looking to do in that spot. Put the ball in play.
Back to the top of the order. Jackson Chourio getting ready to hit. First pitch, not close. Tying run at the plate. And another ball.
This is one of those situations the infielders have to pre-plan and understand that the ball's got to be hit extremely hard right at them if they're going to have a chance to go for a double play.
The tying run at the plate. That's inside.
This is a really good feeling for a hitter at this point in the ball game. You know that they don't want to walk you, so you're going to get a pitch to hit. You just better not miss it.
Next offering is in for a strike. Now snap throw to first. And he's back in safely. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Walks out of the bullpen can absolutely kill your momentum very quickly. They're in some hot water trying to protect this lead.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Taylor Rogers will depart, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this. New pitcher for the Reds, Sam Mole.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Big at bat coming up with Christian Yelich stepping in. 1 for 3. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Well, in this situation with runners on, you've got to get ahead in the count so that you can dictate the rest of the at-bat. Nice job right there.
That misses the zone, and that's ball 1.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Gets him to chase after that one.
1 and 2.
Next pitch misses outside. 2 balls, 2 strikes the count. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Bogey just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
High leverage spot, and William Contreras digging in. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. There's a strike. With the go-ahead run at the plate, here the bottom of the 7th. Line drive. Oh, he gloves it. 2 men left stranded, but they do push across 1. We look ahead to inning number 8. It's the Reds 4 and the Brewers 2. And we're back, ready to begin the 8th. Now the left fielder, Austin Hayes. Hudson, 27 years old, and he was a 3rd-round pick back in 2015. Just missed. Just missed. That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. Out to short. Whips it to first. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th. And now the center fielder, T.J. Friedl. That's a strike. In there at the knees. Ball 1 there.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That K is his third of the game.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
Here we go, Milwaukee.
And that gets the top of the zone for a strike.
Been a solid inning so far in relief. Getting them through this inning only down 2 could give their lineup a real opportunity to just grind their way.
That's strike 3 and the third out. So we take a break. Reds down in order as they can't add to their 4-2 lead. Back here in Milwaukee, and now Garrett Mitchell. Mole back to work. Fastball for a strike. Ground ball right side, and that's just foul. And that one missing low.
His understanding of the strike zone, very impressive. That was a very close 0-2 fastball. I just don't know how you take that.
Into center and a base hit. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch you could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Sal Frelick up now for the Brewers. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. And ball 1.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
Next offering in there for a strike. And it's 1-2.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base. Trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Went back to the sweeper, and it was effective. And, Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
Now the Reds manager is out of the dugout and will make a move to the pen. Sam Mole done for the day. 2-run ball game as he heads for the dugout, and we'll be back with a new pitcher. Emilio Pagan takes over on the mound.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
And the batter now is Rhys Hoskins. A walk and a pair of strikeouts. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. That's in for a strike. And that's a stolen base. Not even close. With the tying run at the plate, here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Swings through that one.
0-2.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. So 2 down now, and here is Oliver Dunn. Drive, base hit, heading for the plate. He'll score easily. It's an RBI single, and they trail by 1.
puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion. 2 outs, runner on first. Now it's the shortstop, Joseph Ortiz. And that's way high. Ball 1. Well, with the tying run at first base, he's looking for something he can get a lot of barrel on, drive it into a gap, and score that run from first base. Typically, the outfield defense will play a little bit deeper just to keep the ball in front, make sure that runner on first doesn't come all the way around to score and tie this ball game up.
Next offering upstairs. Dunn off of first with 2 away. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. And the next pitch is way outside.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
Swinging a foul ball at the plate. They'll do it again. 2 outs. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Ninth pitch of the at-bat due next. Got him! He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit. It's now a 4-3 ball game. We're back. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Yoel Payamps.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
The wind of the pitch. McClain, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball 1. Movement in the bullpen. Tyler Alexander, the left-hander, up and throwing. Number 77, getting loose as well. There's the strike. Swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Not close with that one, and it's 2-2. That's towards center. Mitchell gets under it, makes the grab, 1 away.
Now back, the catcher,
Tyler Stevenson, the next to hit for the Reds.
Here we go, Brewers. Here we go.
First pitch doesn't find the zone.
1 ball, no strike.
1-run game here in the top of the 9th. Outside, and that's ball 2. And a strike. Next offering is in for a strike.
Just a really nice slider down and in there. He wants to get the hitter thinking fastball, speed him up, and just subtract some velocity and add a little movement.
This to third. Fires to first in time.
Good late bite on that slider. Got the hitter out in front, rolled over on it. Exactly what he was supposed to do.
Jake Fraley, the next to hit for the Reds. 0 for 3 in this one. And first offering is fouled off. That one missed.
Not looking like they'll be adding any insurance runs heading to the bottom of the ninth, so it's going to be on the bullpen to hold this lead.
Now a high fly ball out to left center. Frelick has a beat on it. Hauls it in to end the inning. 3 up, 3 down that time. And 9-1-2 scheduled to lead off the bottom of the ninth. It's the Reds 4. Back now, and on the mound, the closer, Alexis Diaz.
Well, he's the guy they hope to turn to out of the pen to lock down wins. So this game has gone to plan, more or less. Let's see if he can wrap it up here.
So digging in, Bryce Terang. What are you looking to do in these spots? You're down a run. You're leading off the inning.
He's not a power hitter, a guy that's looking to tie it up with one swing. So he's going to take and get into this at bat and try to get deep into the bat. Ultimately, however he can, get to first base.
High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. 1-run game, bottom 9. And a fastball clips the outside corner for a strike.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
On the ground, right side. And that one finds its way through. And that puts the tying run on base.
Well, that at bat had a lot of pressure riding on it, so really great job coming through right there. It's got to feel good. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock, and you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
And now the right fielder, Jackson Chourio.
1-0.
Pitch out, but no action. And now it's even up.
Well, it looks like he's wanting to work the upper part of the strike zone. What does that mean? Top hand better be working for the hitters. Adjust that side a little bit. Give yourself a chance to hit.
And a 1-1. Just missed.
2 balls, 1 strike.
That's in for a strike at 95. It's 2-2. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. And a swing and a miss. Now 1 away.
Well, there's a small sigh of relief right there. I mean, just to keep that speed off the base paths. It's not just the pitcher. It's other guys that have to think about it. From your infielders, have to think about that runner potentially stealing, but also be in position to make a play. As an outfielder, you're thinking about a base hit to the outfield. I got to get to it quickly to try to keep this guy from taking an extra base. So I think everyone just a little more relaxed that he didn't reach base.
Tying run at first, the winning run at the plate. Check on the runner, and he's back in safely.
He's got plus speed, but in this situation, all eyes are going to be over there trying to keep his lead tight.
And another ball. That one outside. 3 balls, no strikes. William Contreras in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. With the tying run on at first, and the home team trying to pull it out. And there's the strike. Ball 4, he walked knocked in, and that keeps things going.
They're not ready to go home quite yet.
First and second, one out. And now it's William Contreras, known for his late inning heroics. That one catches the corner for a strike.
Late in the game, everyone gets a little tighter. Way to get ahead on a really good hitter right there.
Big spot, tying and winning runs aboard with one down. Edge of the zone for a strike, and it's 0-2.
Well, if he's going to do something special right here, it's going to have to happen with 2 strikes.
Just misses. And the count 1-2.
Really good slider. He's up there just hoping that it ends up off the plate away.
That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going. One-two to Contreras. Foul ball still, a 1-2 count. And that one popped in the air, left field. Hayes has it sized up. 2 down.
The center fielder, number 5, Garrett Mitchell.
Big spot here, bottom of the 9th, down to their final out. Garrett Mitchell up now for the Brewers. Trying to deliver as the hero. That one catches the zone. That's strike 1.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Misses outside. 1 ball, 1 strike. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
1-2.
2 outs. Both the tying and winning runs are on. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. This could end it. Fouls it off. Still 1-2. Next offering is outside.
That turns out to be a really good take right there, but you don't want to end this game with the bat on your shoulder.
Got him, and that's the ball game.
Well, all you want is a chance going to that final frame. They got some base runners, had the tying run at second, the winning run at first.